Hey Shark fans, it's Melinda Marsalis. Welcome to Heard It on the Shark. I'll be your show host, and Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area is your show sponsor. Heard It on the Shark is a weekly interview show that airs every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on the Shark 102.3 FM radio station based in Ripley, Mississippi. Then it's released as a podcast on all the major podcast platforms. You'll hear interviews with the movers and shakers in North Mississippi who are making things happen. I'll talk to entrepreneurs, leaders of business, medicine, education, and the people behind all the amazing things happening in North Mississippi. When people ask you, how did you know about that? You'll say, I heard it on the Shark. Heard It on the Shark is brought to you by the Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area. We want you to get out and discover the historic, cultural, natural, scenic, and recreational treasures of the Mississippi Hills that are right in your backyard. And of course, we want you to take the Shark 102.3 FM along for the ride. Musical credit belongs to Hill Country Blues guitar legend Gary Burnside and the late great Buddy Grisham, playing Long Way Home from their album Acoustic Brothers, which was recorded at Sun Bear Studio in Ripley, Mississippi.
This program was recorded at Sun Bear Studio in Ripley, Mississippi.
Hey, Shark fans, it's Melinda with another episode of Heard It on the Shark. And today in Sun Bear Studio, I have my favorite Main Street director, Elizabeth Behm. She is the Ripley Main Street Association director, and she is real nice and walks over lots of times to let us know what's going on in Ripley. So, Elizabeth, thanks for coming back.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me, Melinda.
It does not feel like a few days before Thanksgiving today, does it?
It doesn't. Well, it did 2 days ago, but not today.
Yeah, today it's sandals and short sleeves and crazy Mississippi November weather. All right, let's talk about, though, what's coming up. We have 3 things that I'd like to ask you about. So I notice that you have November 21st is Pink Friday. Tell me what's going to happen that day.
Well, we do have a lot of events coming up that are focused on shopping and shopping local and all kinds of deals going on. So the first one is Pink Friday, and it is on this coming Friday. And most of the stores will be open from 10 to 7, but check with your favorite retail shop to see. But they'll have a lot of holiday deals going on and specials, so it'll just be another fun day to get out and shop.
Yeah, because as we get close to Thanksgiving, a lot of people, better people than me, are starting to shop and get themselves ready, get their gifts bought for Christmas. I will not be doing that for a few more weeks, but a lot of people do buy way ahead, and so we like to encourage everybody, shop in your local hometown before you go ordering from somewhere else.
That's right. Or if you're like me, you might just want to shop for yourself right now and do your holiday shopping later, which will have more holiday deals going on later too.
Elizabeth, you just changed my whole mindset. I'll see you Friday.
You should try it.
I'll see you Friday. I'll be shopping for myself on Pink Friday. That's exciting. Okay, all right. That's followed up by November 29th. There's a thing called Shop Small Saturday. Now, that's a bigger deal even than Pink Friday. Pink Friday is the stores doing specials, but this is more of a coordinated effort with downtown Main Street stuff. So tell me what you guys are doing.
It is, and most people call it Small Business Saturday, and it's a nationwide thing. So it's really a way to come out and support your small businesses. So we call it Shop Small Saturday, and it's also a way to kick off the holidays. We'll have Santa Claus at the cutoff and also some crafts for kids to do. And we'll have some grab bags that we will give out, but it'll have coupons for some of the shops in town. And also we are rolling out our Main Street Moolah, and that's just a program. It's a way to keep all your dollars local. So there's participating businesses on the back, and it's great stocking stuffers and gifts to give people, but you can use it all year long.
So if I bought $20 in Main Street Moolah, I could go spend $10 at one participating store in Ripley and $10 at another store.
You could. And if you have $100 though and you spend it somewhere and you don't spend all of it, they'll probably give you a gift card to spend the rest of it later.
Okay, I see. All right, so if you start it, they may end you up where you get the whole thing spent.
Right,
right
but
to make it easy.
You can buy it in 5, 10s, 20s, and $100.
Okay, right. So people could spend it just like Monopoly money.
That's right.
Okay, I love this. Is fun. Okay, and so we got the 21st is Pink Friday, and then November 29th is Shop Small Saturday, Pictures with Santa and Crafts at the Cutoff.
That's right.
Where you had the pet
We had the pet
contest a
costume
couple of weeks
contest.
ago. How did that go?
That was a lot of fun. Lots of cute pets. You'll have to check out our Facebook page.
Yes,
we posted a lot of them.
Can we find out who won?
I think there's I don't know. I can't remember if we posted the names, but I think they were all winners that night.
I bet they were. I bet that was adorable.
They were super cute.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. Let's get back on track. And then on December 2nd is the annual Christmas parade. What's the theme this year?
The theme this year is reindeer games, and we are always looking for people to put a float in the parade because that just makes it so festive and so fun. And I was actually looking at an old Facebook post on Tommy Covington's page he was posting pictures of the parade from the 80s and the 50s, and there were so many floats in the parade, and everybody just decked out. So we're hoping to bring that back. We would love for more people to put a float in, and there's no fee. Most towns charge a fee to be in the parade, and we do not.
Okay. And it is fun for a youth group to do a parade float because I can remember doing them in high school and stuffing those little crepe papers in the chicken wire back in the day, back in the 80s. That was a lot of fun back then. It's not that much fun now, Elizabeth.
Not for us, but for the kids.
For the kids. It's for the kids. Okay. Now, the parade starts at 7, and you can watch it from the courthouse square or along Main Street.
Right. So it'll start mainly at CVS and come all the way down to the square, and then it ends usually by the First Baptist Church.
And you wrap around the square now, right? So you could come on all the sides of the square and catch it.
We're going to wrap around the square, and then like from the very end of the square to the First Baptist Church, that is going to be like a noise-free section. So for people that have sensory issues.
All right, say that place again. Where?
So from the end of the square, like right by the radio station because that's basically, it's almost over right there until you get to the First Baptist Church. So that section, we're asking people to turn their lights off, like the fire department, and keep the noise down. So if people are sensitive to sounds, then that would be the place where they would want to stand and watch.
Awesome. So if you Shark fans are listening, you know somebody that has sensory challenges and they don't like all that sounds or the lights are too much for them, they can go from the new Chancery clerk or the new circuit clerk's office on down to the Baptist Church, and that'll be a quieter place to watch the parade. Okay, cool. And so the parade starts at 7. Is there anything to do before the parade?
Yes. So from 5 to 7, there will be Pictures with Santa. That'll be in front of the courthouse by the Christmas tree. And from 6 to 7, we'll have pre-entertainment, so live entertainment.
Is there a fee for Pictures with Santa?
No, and we will have someone here taking pictures, and she'll upload a link, and so you can always go back on and look at it. Or you can take your own pictures.
Okay, awesome. So it doesn't really cost anything to participate in all this, and it's so important that we do everything that we can locally because that just feeds every dollar, just becomes more dollars that stays in our county. So you guys get out there and shop local. Elizabeth, thanks so much for all the tireless work that you do to keep it fun in Ripley.
Thank you, Melinda. Thanks for having me today.
Okay, Shark fans, that's it for this edition of Heard It on the Shark. You can tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. and find out what's going on from other local community leaders like Elizabeth. If you have a question, comment, or suggestion for an interview, or if you want to hear this interview again, you can go to our website, shark1023.com, and click on the podcast tab. You keep it tuned to the Shark 1023 and have a great rest of the day.
The Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area was established by the United States Congress in 2009 and represents a distinctive cultural landscape shaped by the dynamic intersection of Appalachian and Delta cultures. This intersection has produced a powerful concentration of nationally significant cultural icons, including King of Rock and Roll Elvis Presley, First Lady of Country Music Tammy Wynette, blues legend Howlin' Wolf, civil rights icons Ida B. Wells Barnett and James Meredith, America's favorite playwright Tennessee Williams, and Nobel laureate William Faulkner. The stories of the Mississippi Hills are many and powerful, from music and literature to Native American and African American heritage to the Civil War. The Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area supports the local institutions that preserve and share Northeast Mississippi's rich heritage. Begin your discovery of the historic, cultural, natural, scenic, and recreational treasures of our region by visiting the Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area online at mississippiHills.org.